Good afternoon. It's July the 13th, 2017. Time to wrap up the day. Take a look at Globex and tomorrow morning, which is a huge news day. We'll start with a disclaimer. Hypothetical or simulated performance results have certain limitations. Unlike an actual performance record, simulated results do not represent actual trading. Also, since the trades have not been executed, the results may have under or overcompensated for the impact of any of certain market factors, such as lack of liquidity. Simulated trading programs in general are also subject to the fact that they're designed with the benefit of hindsight. No representation is being made that any account will or is likely to achieve profit or losses similar to those shown. We came in hoping to buy 35s, 37s. We raised it up to 39.41. And there was two trades out of that area. We had sell failure to take out 45, 47. And there's two trades there. So we caught the edges of the market, and you did have that in your hands bright and early this morning. We know where support and resistance are. We had very little interest in the short side of the market. We like the long side of the market. It really was a buy and hold strategy in the E-mini today, as it normally is when it moves slowly. We just don't have a lot. We just can't count on a lot of range and volatility in the E-mini anymore. So we done good with our early calls in the E-mini. Got the direction right. We wanted to trade from the long side. Higher low, higher high. Find a place to buy it based on F1. F2. Definitely a P. And we can see new highs on the close the way that's going. Tomorrow's news is a big day. We've got CPI up 1/10. Core up 2/10. Retail sales plus 1/10. Ex-auto plus 2/10. Industrial production plus 3/10. Capacity utilization 76.8. Nobody pays any attention to that. Business inventories plus 3/10. Consumer sentiment 95.1. And Baker Hughes rig count probably higher. The focus will be retail sales, ex-autos, industrial production, and then consumer sentiment maybe. Inflation, only if it's out of line will it play. So if it comes in close to those two numbers, it ought to wash. Same situation, sell failure to take out and hold 45, 47. Resistance is at 51, so sell 49s, 51s. Or sell one. On the buy side, 40, 42. 35, 37. So everything is pointed higher right now. The Dow made new highs yesterday, new closing highs. Sometimes it can take upwards of a week for the NASDAQ and E-mini to catch up, like the long side of the market. Sound like I did this morning, right? Treasuries are still headed lower. Not getting much in the way of lift. Inside day on the F1 screen means we can trade it. F2, definitely a B. Definitely pointed lower. So sell 1, 15 to 19. Sell 2, 23, 27. On the buy side, 5 to 9. And 29.01. Everybody's breathed a sigh of relief today. It's only going to be 99 to 100 today. It is the middle of July, though. Well, almost the middle. And that's when we get temperatures like this. If I'd left the plantings as Charlie left them, I wouldn't have to worry about watering my potted plants. Charlie dug every one of those out. Got some funny videos of Charlie up in the mountains of Colorado, just diving head first into these little mini waterfalls that are by the trail. There's so much water up there. Goes right down and plops, digs, chases the water. That guy gets after it. 8 to 12, number 1. 15 to 19, cell 1. And 23, 27, cell 2. On the buy side, the buck to 04 is number 1. 25, 29, buy 1. 1721 by 2. Usually have a pause day on settlement day. The long-term market has been satisfied. Everybody's sidelined. The dealers are balancing their books. We have a lot of news tomorrow. I think tomorrow's trading will be news-driven. And the numbers, if as forecast, are supportive for equities, not so for treasuries. Looking at gold, inside day traded pretty quiet today. Market's still trying to trade lower. Definitely a B. We had a 23.25 sell this morning. Had a day session high of 21, so 19.21 sell 1, 23.25 sell 2. On the buy side, we'll make it 14 to 16. Lots of news. If the news comes in as forecast, not supportive for gold. Crude oil all over the map. We said if there was going to be any long liquidation, it would come after the market closed. Haven't gotten much of that. Lower high, lower low, find a place to sell it. Market traded up today no matter what. Setbacks were pretty limited. So we've got a seller at 46.30, 46.50. And we got a buyer at 45.50, 45.75, and that's where we find ourselves. So 46 and a quarter, 46.50 sell 1, 46.73, 47 sell 2. Fundamentals stink for crude, but didn't stop the buying, did it? So 45 is the number we'd like to lean against. Buy 2, 45, 42 and a quarter. So that's the levels I see in crude oil. And Draghi's making noise about his Jackson Hole speech where the Europe has finally recovered. You talk about stagflation. Lower high, lower low on F1. And F2. Pretty square. buyer at 114.25, so 25.15 buy 1, 114 even plus or minus buy 2. On the sell side, 50 to 60 sell 1, 75.85 sell 2. That's it for this July the 13th, 2017. I will see you bright and early in the morning. You all have a great evening. I'm out of here.